Why is this one moving forward and the others aren't? Why? Look where I am! I'm in Yeovil! Yay! Aiden and I have come to Yeovil for the weekend because it's his little sister's birthday. I was also excited to come to Yeovil because Yeovil is infested with charity shops. Like, you can't spit in the high street without hitting a charity shop. It is ridiculous. I thought it would be a really good shopping day because I've gotten some really good stuff in Yeovil before. Like, it's crap for basically everything else, but for charity shops you can't beat it. But I actually only got one item of clothing, which was this, which is this lovely velvety pretty skirt. Good old Shaw Trust. I always get such good clothes from there. I also kind of went a bit over the top on the nail varnish, so I've got one there and two Barry M's because I love myself some nail varnish, and I've had to throw out a bunch of my old ones because I'd used them all up and what was left was kind of gunky and gooey and impossible to apply. Also, some more blue mascara. So yeah, not entirely successful, tragically, because I've thrown out quite a lot of clothes. Check that out. I mean, not the bin, but you know, these 2 bags, that's 2 bags of clothes that I've gotten rid of. So now there's, you know, a little bit of gappage in my wardrobe. One of the new people I'm subscribed to, Danielle something or other, I can't remember her full name or the name of her YouTube channel, but she, in one of her videos, she talked about, you know, getting rid of things, and it reminded me that, yeah, I've been planning to do that for a while because it's cathartic and it's good for your wardrobe. You know, it's like weeding a garden, you know, it keeps it healthy if you throw out things or get rid of things that you don't wear. And a lot of the things that I got rid of were like, they were really pretty. You know, I liked looking at them, I just never wore them. So, you know, a good number of dresses actually that I just never wear. Like maybe once or twice a year, not often enough to justify owning them, I feel. I've got to find more clothes. This shirt is a new purchase and it's glorious. It's magnificent. It's super orange. I don't know how much of that you can see. Oh, isn't it great? Also, lovely new necklace from my aunt because she didn't give us our Christmas presents, so I, you know, had them waiting for me here, and also this pretty little brooch. Yeah, she almost always gives us jewellery, and it's always really nice jewellery, especially chunky necklaces, and this, in my opinion, goes fantastically with this bright orange shirt. Everyone else disagrees, but that's because they're wrong and they have no art in their souls. Philistines. So what have I been doing during January? So I haven't written anything since Christmas because I've been trying to research, or I have been researching, because I'm going to write a canon era Les Misfits, which means it's going to be set in the late 1820s, early 1830s in Paris, which is quite a difficult period to research for. A lot of the primary sources are in French, so I can't read them because my comprehension level is nowhere near good enough for that. So I've read some books, and I've watched loads of Crash Course videos because I started on just like watching about the wars and stuff that happened around that period of time, and then I totally got sucked in and I ended up I've watched all of the First World History playlist now. So worth it, they're so good, oh man. And I've started watching some World of School of Life videos as well for like political theory and philosophy, and it's just reminded me how much I love research. I love research so much, and I love learning things. My inner Ravenclaw has exploded this January. I watched the Russian documentaries on the Romanov family by Lucy Worsley, is that how you pronounce her last name? It was BBC 3-parter and it was just marvellous, because I realised, you know, I know nothing about Russian history basically. I know that they were involved in the Cold War. I know as much as the, you know, cartoon movie Anastasia can give you, which is, you know, pretty low on factual details given that she was killed. The whole basis of the story is a complete lie. So yeah, my knowledge of Russia is better now, but still. So I know, you know, basically up to the revolution, and after that it's still a big blank, so I haven't reached that point yet. But it's still, you know, it's a really fascinating era. And it's just, history, man. It's so cool. It's so interesting. I wish I could go to university and do a history degree. I can't. It's too expensive. And I wish I could go back and do my English Lit and Creative Writing degree again. I feel like this is why mature students are the way that they are. You know, they're always like hyper involved and they're always really serious and they do all the background reading, and that's how I would be if I went back to uni now, for sure. I wouldn't be there to party. I wouldn't be there to make friends. I would like to make friends, but I wouldn't be there to make friends. I'd be there to learn, damn it! I'd be there to do the background reading and take advantage of things like the library and the JSTOR. My mum's doing a PhD at the moment. I think she has a JSTOR access thing, so I'm gonna see if I can borrow her login or steal her login details, because JSTOR, it's so good. If you don't know what JSTOR is, it's like an online like collection of things like journals and book extracts, all sorts of stuff that's really, really useful for research, for loads of different things. I used it all the time for my degree. I think if you go to university, you get given, you know, login details. You can use your university's login, but once you leave, that gets cancelled. If you want to keep, you know, accessing it, you have to pay for a subscription, which is just make educational material free. Other things, I've decided that I'm gonna cut more of my hair off. I was hoping to do it this weekend, but my mum's hairdresser is out of town, tragically, so it's gonna have to wait a bit, because I'm very, you know, particular about my hair, and I don't trust anyone else to do it, because, you know, haircuts, hair is a personal thing. I feel like some people are gonna agree with me and some people are gonna be like, grow up, it's just hair. But some of you will understand what I mean when I say, you know, that the relationship between someone and their hairdresser can be very, very personal and very important, and I'd just, you know, rather have my hair cut by someone I already know, because I've decided that I want a lot more off, like maybe lots off, possibly an undercut. I'm still undecided on that. Can you hear that? My mum's playing the flute downstairs. On my old flute. She's definitely improved, like listening to her since the last time I was here. She's definitely got the technique down now, which is important when it comes to flutes. Like if you can blow over like a beer bottle or a wine bottle or something, or just an empty bottle, and you can produce a clear, solid note, then, you know, that's the technique you need for playing the flute properly. I'm gonna go before I ramble on anymore. Oh, before I go, actually, thank you for so many of those comments on my last video. That was kind of mind-blowing. Like over 100 comments, that was amazing. Thanks, guys. It made me feel much better about all of the things I said and all of my doubts and worries, because you were all so nice about it. You guys. God, you're so nice. I'm gonna go before I get choked up and I start to cry, you know, in a kind of noisy, not really shedding tears, but, you know, kind of way. Okay, God, I'm going.